Buddy, it's your boy, Watty McFly. I'm here at a park, okay? And we are busy editing next week's video. I'm really busy as well because I'm going to E3. We thought it would be cool if you guys got to see, like, the last time I went to E3. It was awesome. So, take a look at all the cool people we got to talk to. You're going to see a guy, his name is Arthur. He was my buddy. We interviewed people. And then the next week, we're going to have a sweet, awesome treasure hunting video. And then the next week, you'll see my E3 coverage this year. So, take a look at what happened last year. Hey everyone, welcome to E3. We're here, it's so exciting. And our very first interview, we're so excited. We're bringing you an exclusive interview, someone who's worked on Dark Souls 3. Excuse me, can we... He's dead.
I'm King Arthur. I'm here with Chad Moldenhauer with MDHR. He's the art director for Cuphead. So could you please just give us a brief overview of Cuphead?
Cuphead is a love letter to the 1930s cartoon era and at the same time the classic gaming era in the late 80s. My brother and I both grew up playing those kind of games and watching these kind of cartoons, and that's why we brought this together.
Cool. Well, I just gotta say, I love the art direction, and I loved those old school Disney cartoons, and you captured it perfectly. What are some of your biggest influences as far as the art direction? Oh, please, step right in.
Ta-da!
Here's Jared.
Hello.
And you are the gameplay designer, right?
Yes. Cool. Absolutely.
And I was just asking Chad here, what are some of your guys' biggest influences, first for art direction, then gameplay?
Biggest influences are any of the old Fleischer cartoons from the late 20s to early 30s. Betty Boop, Popeye, and all of the other great stuff they did.
Gameplay kind of goes across the board. It's got a lot of Gunstar heroes, like the Treasure-esque game feel where you always add like one more nuance to something, as well as even something as simple as being inspired from Street Fighter 3 to include a parry, essentially, into our game.
Cool. I mean, it looks to be a challenging game. What would you compare it to as far as difficulty is concerned?
It's as difficult as any of the late 80s NES era games, but because there's modern ideas in our game with infinite lives, level progression, and saving, we're actually going to increase the difficulty to be harder on some stages.
Gotcha. So it's like masochistic, right?
Masochistic, but very fair.
At the same time, I just want to throw out there for people who are like, then it's not for kids or it's not for average people. It's for anybody who has the desire to play it, because as a child, I beat all the classics. I do not see why children these days are any different. Give them a controller and they'll do it.
Jesse. Jesse here is going to talk to us today about ARC. I'm very excited about this, as you all know. Jesse, kind of tell us first off, what's your title, what's your role in ARC in creating the game?
Hey, it's great to be here talking to you. I'm the co-founder and co-creative director for ARC Survival Evolved, and Studio Wildcard is the lead developer on the project.
Awesome. So I'm going to ask the question that's on a lot of people's minds. Why dinosaurs? I mean, why not dinosaurs, I guess, but what made you decide to go with dinosaurs?
So we really felt there has been a void of good dinosaur games, like on any platform, you know? And survival games kind of had this cool mechanic that we really liked. And riding and taming dinosaurs we thought would be a really good thing on top of that. And we really wanted to kind of spice it up with some exploration and some adventure and make it a little bit sci-fi, you know, to kind of harken back to some of the games we really like to play, like way back in the day. You got Turok and, you know, you got Dino Riders and stuff like that. It's like dinosaurs just go well with all sorts of crazy stuff. And we really wanted to make a game from our childhoods that we would have loved to play. So
awesome. Well, thank you for making it. And you mentioned, and I think it's cool to make people know this, you mentioned sci-fi. So this game doesn't take place back in prehistoric times. Like, can you tell us, I know you don't want to say a whole lot, but can you tell us what should we expect having that technology in the game? What can we expect from that, and story-wise as well?
Well, the goal of the technology as far as our game design is to really expand the possibilities for the ARC universe. You know, there's a lot going on here that's not scientifically accurate, of course, so it's like all just an extension of that. Well, we can really do anything as long as the story supports it. And so we've spent a lot of time thinking about, well, why does this world really exist this way? And throughout early access, we're going to start putting in the backstory for players to discover. And it's, you know, not necessarily on Earth, you know, there's like these crazy sci-fi things going on. You're not really sure what's happening, right?
Yeah.
You know, so there's a lot of people speculating about what it might be. People are like, oh, maybe it's like, you know, Assassin's Creed or something, or maybe it's like Prometheus or blah, blah, blah. It's one of the above of everything that people have thought of, you know, in a mix of things. So, but our goal with that is to have more than just this one version of the game. We're going to have expansions that add new environments, new creatures, new gameplay mechanics, and along with that, we'll be expanding the player's journey through the story and the discovery of what's really happening in this universe and why.
Whoa, you're back. That's crazy. It was simultaneously for me. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Like I said, we're going to have this year's E3 coverage coming up, so you're going to want to check that out. Also, follow Sadiq. Oh, the sun is setting and we are ready. So go follow Sadiq. He probably put his handle. He's the one who edits these videos. Follow him on Twitter, Insta, and his own YouTube channel. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!